So we got some nice moves here. We had the RBNZ come out with their, sorry, the CPI report beating expectations. So that's nailed down the coffin um, in terms of the RBNZ. Excuse me. Um, so the price, which was stalling to begin with, and I was commenting at FX Street that the price could um, come back given the price action, right? So we had this M formation that was playing out that was in the front side of the trend line, right? So I talked about it stalling up here and potentially moving out, sliding to pick up some liquidity before the next move up in this sort of fashion here, right? Within this 50 pip box. Anyhow, because we had day one and day two longs in the market there from a level 3. But the risk rally has picked up as we head towards the Frankfurt Open, like an hour to go. And it stayed on the front side, which is why you never short on the front side of the trend line. You want to see bearish structure before you make your move. Anyhow, so that's what we've got now. Now, this makes perfect sense. If you move over to the daily chart, I'll just sort of clear that up for a second. Given this formation, you would anticipate that W. So this is the right hand side of the W being formed. Now there are prospects for another 20-25 pips up into the first quarter of this handle, 57 handle, and that would create a 100 pip box from which one would expect, because what we're doing here is we're breaking last week's highs and the stops. There's money up here, see, right? Because we haven't come back into those as of yet. So that's what's happening here. And we can roll back over into day one longs that are holding on, day two longs that emerged over here. And this can continue higher, we have no idea, or it can just blow off to the downside. Or we could stumble across, draw some bears in, trap them, trap volume, take them higher up into a day 3 scenario for the blow off. But it's going to come at some point. It's just a matter of being patient and holding back until you've got your setup. And we're going to see this scenario across the dollar block. Be it the Canadian dollar in reverse, be it the Aussie, same scenario. Although it's got quite a bit to go until anything really significant in terms of structure and liquidity. So I think it could be a day 3 scenario. I think we just push on up. Now what we have here on the Dixie, on the market analysis that is on my channel, it's the opening video, and I talk about, as you can see here, this W formation, front side of the trend line. So we're still there, hanging in by the skin of the teeth, really. So we'll have to see how the week pans out, but we've now got this M formation playing out. So I'm not sure that this is going to run away. The more this sort of coils and consolidates, the bigger the breakout could be. But let's see, we've now got this bearish structure forming below this neckline here, between here and here. So we'll just have to see how things pan out. But If this were to hold, then that could be the catalyst for the blow-offs in the dollar block currencies, and so forth. And in terms of the world of politics, and we're not even halfway through the week yet, so and a couple of days is long enough in the world of politics. So in terms of the UK, sterling and whatnot, that's driving risk sentiment, that could just blow up at any point. So just be wary of all of